Big up to LBTV, this is Skinnyman from the Mud family, an intergalactical poet from the streets, repping.
Teachers just waiting for that first kid to test it. School doesn't seem as if it's any kind of lesson.
The jump off conned me into battling. Now what the jump off did was they had said that they only had 4 MCs that they wanted to like complete a cypher, and that one of the MCs had come out, so could I fill in by doing a 16-bar fill-in? And I thought, rather than me be a meanie, yeah, I'll help you achieve this cypher rap thing that you want to do. And when we was on stage, I realised then that they had conned me into taking part in their battle competition. And I thought, this is a con, you know? And I thought, what is their con, you know? Like trying to con the artists, you know? I'm here to help, happily. But now you want to put me in competition against my brothers instead of trying to help us unify. You understand? And then anybody that wants to stand up to me as a contestant will get chopped down because you're a big tree and I'm a small axe. Simple. So every contender they sent for me got mutilated by my lyrical assassination pugilistic skills. No doubt, that's how my mum raised me. You get me? But definitely, that was a sad day for them because I'm not even into the competition and they're trying to bring me competition and their competition is getting smacked down. Shame on you for trying to con me into that battle there. Because what do? Entice the artist to win 6 weeks in a row so that they could get to see a prize of £1,000. But during them times I go for £1,000 for a half-an-hour PA, so I'm not interested in doing your little squabble peanuts for rapping, you get me? Although I do rap for free out of love. You know, so let's not get it all mixed up now. Like, them man there tried con me into a battle that I didn't want to be having no part of. I felt it was unfair because I already knew that there wasn't any contestant who could step up to my plateau. So for all you poor artists, it was unfair that Jump Off should put me in the freestyle battle. It was never my intention.
To all these men child who feel they know what's going on, they ain't got no time to enjoy just being young and having fun.
I think it's great that within the elements of hip-hop, we've come about in ways of devising that we can go to competition with each other without it being confrontational. And if we look at the elements of hip-hop and how hip-hop came about, what we've learned is that if you feel that you want to be physical and have a physical confrontation of competition, it doesn't necessarily mean to be a fight. It can be a breakdance battle. You know, you can exhibit your moves through dance and let the crowd decide who is the victor of the battle. If you lose, you ain't got a black eye and a busted nose, but you've got a bit of an ego-dented pride, and you can go home and practice your moves next week and come back. And I believe that that's the same for the competition of freestyle battling. It's a verbal, witty skills battle. As long as it stays to just like verbal, no physical contact, then it's great for people to exercise their verbal battle of the wits against each other and to go into competition to aspire a standard of wanting to break the boundaries and aspire to be better every time. Sometimes I think we spend so much time battling each other, it's kind of like cussing mums in the playground. Sometimes maybe we need to unify and collaborate more.
He's called by the feds, he's in a cell, he's in a power state, straight from the judge's courtrooms to the prison gates.
In the near future, I believe that people can expect from me a lot of campaigning for awareness. What we're trying to provide right now and what I see as a necessary duty is to be able to provide the basic necessities for all of the children around the world. And when I say that, I'm talking about clothes, food, shelter, education and medical facilities. And I believe that's a basic necessity and a human right for every man, woman and child on planet Earth. And I truly believe that it's every able-bodied man, woman and child's duty to make sure that those that are less fortunate and less able, that we can provide that for them. I did a lot of research with different organisations to find out that the administration costs of most charities means that a lot of the money that are given to charities don't really get to the cause firsthand. And after doing a whole research, I've decided to work closely with wateraid.org because I found that they're an organisation and a charity that have the least administration costs, and most of the money goes directly and first hand to the resources of where we want to see it going. So I'd like to salute WaterAid.
If you've got love in your heart, hold a hand high, please. I know that's why we're all here. But when we're out on the streets and you're walking past each other, you're screwed! I
come to find that in the Western society, we're living in a society where a lot of children, you know, are going to fat farms and diet camps, and the red chicken who lives in the urban cities eating Kentucky and kebabs every night. And I'm trying to represent for children around the globe that haven't really got the resources of clean water and medical facilities. So it's a very big difference in goalposts. If we look at how fortunate we are here in a Western society and take a look at those less fortunate, I believe it's truly our responsibility to bring about change, because we can't rely on our governments to do so. You know, they've never even tried to make an attempt in doing so, just as far as statistics are concerned. The money that's being spent on the government's space defence systems this year is enough money to end poverty for the next 26 years. They spent the same amount of budget last year, they're about to spend the same amount of budget next year, and nothing ever comes of it. Although every time I reflect on these issues, I realise that a child dies every 3 seconds from malnutrition and hunger.